Hello. Mike's getting ready to show us cool Cover Combat 9 round. We've been gone so long, I can't even remember which one. Go. Welcome to your favorite comic book art loving, combat simulating, live stream, Cover Combat by Xcellar Comics. I'm Kevin. There's Mike.
Hey.
Hey, there's Pat.
Yep.
Here's me.
Oh, hey, Pat.
Happy Combat Day.
Happy Combat Day, everybody.
And then we've got our another usual guest. We're just going to start calling him a host, regular host, John.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
What is up?
And then, thank God, we've got Karen back with us in the background. Hey, John, since you weren't here for the show Saturday, you watched the show already because you're our second biggest fan. So I know you saw where I talked about how I'm going to totally improv the intros from now on. So that was fun, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
I don't even remember that.
You don't remember that? You were on the show? Okay. You remember Pat, don't you?
I do remember that.
I was like, what's going on here? This doesn't make sense.
I remember but forgot, so I was a little confused as well.
I'll tell you what, Kevin.
What?
Pat's been knocking them out of the park. I'm so excited about some of those toys he's been showing.
Yeah, yes, definitely. That's my favorite segment of the show. Pat does a great job. Yours too, Mike?
Yes. Yeah, because I mean, I don't collect action figures and stuff, but every show I'm ready to start.
Yeah, there's two that I need. That's for sure from actually three, I think it was this last show. We got a little sneak peek of Johnny's ceiling, I think there. That was fun.
Accident.
We got all kinds of fun things happening tonight. But anyway, hey, everybody, seriously, welcome back. We're finally back. And what we're round, I think, looking at the title, I hope it's right. Round 4, Cover Combat 9. Is that accurate, Mike?
That is accurate.
Sweet. Love getting things right. Okay, so I'm putting your screen up now, Mike. You're good to go.
Yep. Now, I know it says round 3 because we're going to see the winners and losers.
Of round 3. Yep.
Now, round 3, we had 4 Xcellar members remaining and 6 of the world members.
Love the stats. Nice.
So,
Okay.
So we're hanging in there for Xcellar. Hanging in there. All right. And this week, I have the percentages correct.
Awesome. No one even remembers when you didn't have them right. So, yeah, you're good.
All right. Let's just jump right into this. This is exciting. All right. Here we go. We're going to start off with Wonder Woman 96 from Brian Bolland versus Spawn 301, Alex Ross. The winner, 70% of the votes.
All right. Remind me again, Pat, how do we do this? Do we discuss who we picked before we show the winner because they're both up, right?
Yeah, because then they're gone and we don't want to go backwards. So
Yeah,
right.
Kind of forgotten.
So this was super easy for me. I love that Spawn cover, and I love Spawn. So boom, there you go, instant pick for me.
For me, I love that Spawn. Love Alex Ross. It's a really good Spawn cover. But I went with the Brian Bolland because, like I always say, it's hard for me to vote against him. I do love that Joker.
Yeah, I like the Joker too, but I think the Wonder Woman is weak. Just not my favorite Brian Bolland amongst all his catalog of covers. So I went with Spawn.
I went with Wonder Woman also. Is it the haircut that you don't like, Patrick?
I don't like that whole era right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's not his fault, but
This was almost tough for me because that's my favorite Halloween costume of yours too, Mike. When you dressed up like the Joker in that suit, that was great.
Yeah.
But you don't like the Joker, no?
No, I'm not a Joker fan in general. Yeah.
He just likes when I dress up as a Joker.
Right.
You know the sad thing about that? I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that gear anymore. I have, I think, 2 pictures of me from that Halloween party, and they're in black and white.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah,
which really sucks, man.
that's funny.
All right.
Well, it's still translated black and white though, so
yeah, it does.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
So let's see what has 70% and moving forward.
Whoa!
There it is. Is it up?
Yeah.
it's up.
Okay. Spawn 301 moving forward. Alex Ross.
Very nice.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad that it's moving on. I do like that one. So I'm not.
Mike from New
overly
York
sad.
wanted Wonder Woman as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
No
All right.
Joker for you. No Joker for you. Sorry, Wonder Woman submitter. Spawn is the champion here. So okay.
All right. Next. Oh, this one. This is a heartbreaker. Either way this one goes, you know, it just really sucks. Amazing Spider-Man 122 from John Romita versus Uncanny X-Men 213, Alan Davis. The winner, and I'm not surprised, 52% of the vote.
My eye.
Checks out. Due to the reuniting of Wolverine versus Sabretooth in the new Deadpool Wolverine movie that I haven't seen, but I know that scene is in there. That made me an easy pick here. I picked this awesome Uncanny X-Men, which has always been one of my favorite.
Hey, I was avoiding spoilers on that.
It's in the trailer. Come on.
I don't watch the trailer.
You didn't watch the trailer?
No sense in going to see the movie now.
Exactly. Don't waste your money. Wait for it to stream. Mike from New York is in on ASM. Mike, let me ask you this: Did Mike from New York is he commenting now his votes and they hoping they count, or did he vote before?
Yeah, he is. I'm doing some quick math here. Thanks, Mike.
He's only had like 3 weeks or 2 weeks to do it.
Right.
No, he sent me his votes, or he
Okay,
voted.
good.
He voted. Yeah.
Good.
All right. So, Kevin, you said what? Uncanny X-Men.
Yeah.
You know, I did. Yeah, I did Uncanny X-Men as well.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
surprised by that a little bit.
Yeah, because this Amazing Spider-Man was on my short list on what I was going to submit. I'm actually glad that I didn't, because that way someone else is able to. But yeah, I did Uncanny X-Men.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man here for me. This was a tough matchup, but there's a lot of things pushing it towards Amazing Spider-Man for me. I just think it's just a more important story. I like the colors on the cover of Amazing Spider-Man. I love the round corner box, circle, the logo, everything. And then we got the Uncanny X-Men with great cover, great Sabretooth versus Wolverine battle, horrible corner box.
I agree
Psylocke.
with that.
It's unfortunate, you know. It could have pumped it up a little bit more, but they're both good covers. Amazing Spider-Man for me.
Yeah, I went with X-Men. It's good though that New York Mike chose the Spider-Man. I bought him that book a long time ago, long time ago. I bought him.
Nice.
Sure, yeah. But yeah, I went with X-Men, even though there is something on that X-Men that glaringly bothers me, and it's an Alan Davis thing, and it's weird to me that like Sabretooth doesn't have any like pupils in his eyes.
Ah.
And then sometimes when he draws like Batman with his mask on, he does put those pupils in. And it just drives me crazy when they don't have pupils, but they don't have a mask on. Jim Lee does that sometimes too.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep. Right here. Let's see what's going on here. Moving forward.
Oh, dagger.
Amazing Spider-Man 122. There we go.
That was probably the toughest matchup of the week for me.
Yeah, that's fine. It was tough for me too, so I'm not too sad about that. That's a great ASM cover. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's great about when we get down to here is I'm pretty good with either way.
Right.
Except for my book. You know, obviously my book I wanted to move forward.
Right.
All right. Next up, Wolverine #1, Martin Coccolo versus Amazing Spider-Man 39. Once again, John Romita. The winner here, 69% of the vote.
That checks out. I love this Wolverine book. I haven't. It's out now, right? I think so. I haven't grabbed it yet. I can't wait to though because it's awesome. But obviously that ASM cover is awesome too. So this was tough, but I ultimately went Wolverine. I'm too much of a sucker for Wolverine. So
he's your boy.
Yeah.
This time I did go with Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, I love this cover. I love how clean it looks. The great blue sky is just a perfect background for highlighting the characters there. So I went with Amazing Spider-Man.
New York Mike goes ASM again as well. Okay.
As do I.
Uh-oh. This doesn't sound good for Wolverine.
What's up,
Yeah.
Johnny?
I also picked Amazing Spider-Man. That's such a favorite of mine.
Uh-oh.
Even though I will say it's a little bit like coloring book looking, I still love it. Like Mike said, it's so clean.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like this Wolverine though, Johnny? I don't know whether we've heard that from you in particular about this one before.
It's okay, but it's not like it's not a favorite of mine. But it is good. I don't dislike it, but I'm not it either. Yeah.
Gotcha.
The part I find distracting on Wolverine is his breath. I understand you want to see his breath some, but
I agree. It kind of blocks his face.
Yeah.
You love the cold, Mike. Come on, you're my cold buddy. Come on.
I know. It's just right there. Just make it. I want to see through the breath a little bit more. But anyway.
Okay, got it.
Let's see. So Kevin, you're out on your own here.
I am. It doesn't sound good for me.
It doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Once again, our audience is wrong.
Did you say what it was for people just listening instead of watching, Mike?
I didn't say. I was like, dang. Wolverine #1, Martin Coccolo.
Congrats, Wolverine submitter. Mike from New York's got a Gur Arg. Gotcha. Gur Arg. Yeah. He's not happy about that.
Yep. All right. Next up, this is a tough matchup. Web of Spider-Man 32 from Mike Zeck versus The Crow, James O'Barr. The winner here, I was surprised, 73%. I really thought this one would be a lot closer.
Well, I'm actually not surprised by that. Although I love both of these covers, it was definitely an easy, nearly immediate pick for me to go with Webb. This is just one of my, I don't know, maybe put in my favorite all-time 100 covers. I don't know, somewhere right around there, 50 maybe. I don't know. It's really high. I love this cover. So easy pick for me.
Yeah, as much as I love the Crow, this was easy for me as well. I went Web of Spider-Man.
Wow. Yeah. I think that we have character choice going on here. I mean, Spider-Man versus the Crow. I have nothing against that Crow cover, except maybe a little too much border. But yeah, can't. I don't want to vote against the classic Mike Zeck run there. So Webb for me.
I agree. Too much border on the Crow, and he's just sort of standing there or sitting or whatever he's doing. The Spider-Man's so dynamic. I just love that cover.
Facts.
Top two at least Web of Spider-Man covers ever.
Nice. Mike from New York's got Webb as well. Okay, it's unanimous amongst the group this time.
All right. Oh boy, I'm afraid to see what the fans have said.
All right. There you go.
All right, Web of Spider-Man 32. We're back on track.
Back on track. Nice.
All right. Next up, Avengers Twilight number 5. Daniel Acuna versus Spawn. Once again, another Spawn. 348 from Zay Carlos. The winner here is 56% of the vote.
Oh, okay. I will say this Avengers Twilight has definitely, as I've said so many times with other cover combats, it has definitely, gotten better as I've seen it more. But it's still not going to beat the Spawn for me. I love this Spawn for me. Besides for just loving Spawn, I love this cover. I love that it's different than your typical Spawn, So another fairly easy pick for me with this Spawn.
Yeah, I went with the Spawn as well. I like the colors. I think this is a very current issue, and this guy's doing current A covers, I think. And yeah, I really like his style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't do much for me. Just kind of plain Jane for me. But the matchup's not that great for me either. I don't love the Avengers Twilight. I like it better. I think I've mentioned in the past, I've seen the cover without the trade dress and logo and everything. It is a really nice painting. It just kind of gets blocked out here. And it's just kind of a weird choice for me in the overall realm of cover combat, I guess.
Do you guys know why you can't see Hawkeye's mouth?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, I can't even remember which one I picked on this. If this would have gone against any of the other ones we've had as contestants so far, I would have voted against either one of these. But I can't remember what I voted for.
You went with Spawn on this match.
Did I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of either one.
So Mike from New York seems to be dissatisfied with this matchup in its entirety. He prefaces his Avengers pick with a blah. Okay, got it.
Canceled each other out because neither one of us like either one of them. So
yeah.
Right. All right. Well, luckily one of these gets to move forward.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Moving on. Spawn 348.
Nice.
Yeah, Spawn's making a showing here. 2 books.
And while I do feel like I like these better than it seems like most of the group felt like this matchup was, I don't really feel like the Spawn has too much of a chance winning this whole kit and caboodle. But it's
you never know.
You never know, though. That's for sure.
We'll see in about 15 minutes.
Cable holding a baby is a champion, so you never know. Sorry, Mike.
Hey, you don't have to apologize.
It's a champ. I'm obviously wrong. Yeah.
All right. This was a tough matchup. Daredevil #1, Scotty Young versus Batman 453, Mike Mignola. The winner, 52% of the vote.
That checks out again for me because this one was definitely tough. I actually don't remember where I ultimately settled. I think I went Daredevil ultimately, but it was definitely a thinker for me.
Yes, you went Daredevil.
Went Daredevil. Okay. Okay. But I love them both. They're just so different. So it's, when you love both and they're both so different, it's hard to pick, So yeah.
Yep, I went Batman. I do like the Daredevil quite a bit. My favorite part of the Daredevil are the buildings, but overall, every part of that, I just like that Batman cover so much. Not a fan of the trade dress or the logo. I guess we discussed that Dark City stuff.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that, but I like everything else.
Yeah, I had to go Mignola here.
Mignola's your boy.
Yeah.
Just for that reason, it's my boy.
Yep.
I'm no fan of Scotty Young. I sort of put him down a lot. But this is the only Scotty Young I voted for, I think, in the history of Cover Combat.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But not this week. I voted for Batman.
Oh, okay. So Mike from New York saying the same thing as well, essentially, as he did last time. Not a fan of either, but he went Daredevil. So,
all right. Well, let's see what happened here.
So we're 2-2 in the room right here. Yeah.
This is close.
Yeah. Oh,
Daredevil #1, Scotty Young, inching closer again.
Karen's happy. Making an assumption there. Scotty Young's her boy. I think Scotty's come close to the top a few times, so we'll see if he can get it done this time. Yeah.
Yeah, last time he had the Anakin.
Oh, yeah, that was the finals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost out to Wonder Woman. All right, here we go. Batman Spawn from Gabriel Delgado versus Marvel Zombies #1, Marco Cicchetto. The winner, 58% of the vote. Close,
So this,
but not as close as the other ones.
So this one was kind of easy, kind of hard. It's arguably could say it either way because I love this Batman Spawn, but man, I love this Marvel Zombies too. And I think ultimately, aside from obviously again me being a bigger Spawn fan, I've said many times too, I'm just not a big Zombies fan. But I would say this is definitely in my top 5 favorite Marvel Zombies cover. This is awesome. But yeah, I couldn't beat out that Batman Spawn for me. I went Batman Spawn.
Yeah, I went Batman Spawn as well. A couple reasons. The colors are great on it. Obviously, the Marvel Zombies, not on purpose. But and then I figured with the web book in here, we can only have one book with someone crawling out of a grave. So,
right.
Sorry, Electra.
Mike from New York went Zombies as well on this one, or not as well. Me and Mike are both Batman Spawn so far. What do you got, Pat?
Yeah, I'm a huge Marco Cicchetto fan. Loved his Daredevil run. Add Zombies to the mix. Easy Batman Spawn pick for me.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I stand alone, I guess, with Marvel Zombies. I went with that. I've picked all the ones where somebody's rising from the grave.
Okay.
But Spawn, like that Batman looks so good on that Batman Spawn, and Spawn looks good except for his cape. I don't feel like anybody draws him. I don't like it when anybody draws him but Todd. The cape never looks right to me ever.
Huh, interesting.
Yep.
I like seeing all the different ways and all the different capes. You know. So.
Yeah, it never looks right to me unless it's called.
All right.
All right, here we go. Moving on with 58% of the vote.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Batman and Spawn with his poorly drawn cape.
Spawn is dominating.
Yeah, he is. That's 3 Spawns. It's ridiculous. You start voting against Spawn books.
Oh yeah, Mike from New York saying that would be cool to have a Web versus the zombies, but it's not going to happen now. That's for sure.
But there is a chance of a Spawn versus Spawn.
Right.
So there you go, Batman Spawn.
Cool. Definitely an awesome submission. Whoever submitted the Marvel Zombies, though. Yeah.
Yep.
So.
All right. And for our final matchup of round 3, Marvel's number 4 from Alex Ross versus Blade number 1, Elena Casagrande. The winner here, 52% of the vote. It's some close ones.
Yeah, which is awesome, obviously, you know. So this one was really, really tough for me. I think this was probably the one I submitted last because I just could not decide. I can't remember. It might have been Johnny, I think, commented on the Green Goblin, the way he looks. So that kind of maybe influenced me a little bit. But then ultimately, I think I picked Blade because... and this is going to go against everything I've ever said, but you know, we make and break our own rules all the time. I love the zombies on that cover or vampires, you know. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the thing that sets them apart. I think those are vampires, whereas you don't like zombies.
That's true. Yeah. Thanks for the save, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Well, he doesn't like superheroes dressed as vampires. Like he didn't like that Batgirl, remember? On the
That's
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
unless they're a vampire, like Blade's supposed to be. That's fine. Yeah.
So inconsistent. Never change, right?
Right.
I went with, what's that?
Sorry, I was just going to comment or say Mike from New York's comments. He says Marvels with Drax, so he thinks,
yeah.
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 Was it you that made that comment about Green Goblin before, John?
Yeah. He looks like
Yeah,
Drax.
okay.
Because he can't see the tip of his hat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard not to see Drax now, but I still voted for Marvel's number 4.
Okay.
I love that book. The Blade is good. I did vote for the Blade previously, but not this week.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Same comments. It's funny, you know, until Johnny mentioned it, I thought he was going to go down this road when we last talked about this Marvel's cover. It's kind of just the same thing as the Harley Quinn Batman cover or the Joker Harley Quinn cover. You have to wonder if he did the model. He was model for the Joker or the Green Goblin / Drax here as well.
Yeah,
it certainly looks possible.
Yeah, it's definitely his face.
Yeah. But yeah, so the just because of the book, the Marvels, I voted for it. Like I said, though, the Blade is a good cover, but I have feelings for the Marvels book. So
yeah,
I agree with everything that Patrick just said, and I'm just gonna say the same thing. So,
all right, say it. I want to hear it verbatim. Now, go.
It's the Blade covers. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right, Mike.
All right, here we go. The winner, the final one, round 3.
Oh!
Blade number 1 beating out Marvel's number 4. That's right.
Even though that was super close, I was totally expecting Marvels to win on that. So it's a little shocking. But congrats to the Blade 1 submitter. This is a new book too, right? This just came out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get move on here to round 4. Before we start, we'll go over a few statistics because I know you guys like statistics.
Yes, definitely.
Round 4. You guys want to guess how many Xcellar members there are in it? Or you just want me to tell you?
Well, I know I'm not in there anymore, so it must be 2.
2.
I said 2 as well.
Okay. Pat?
Oh, 3.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're all wrong.
Oh no.
1.
1. Shocking.
So we had 3 eliminated in round 3. But this is what's great. Still, the world has only seen 1 person eliminated.
Oh, that is great.
So
Crazy.
everybody's still in it from the world, and one of them has 2 covers. Everybody else has 1.
Wow.
So it's still
Those
fun.
stats are great. I don't know what to think of them. That is really cool, though.
Yep.
All but 1 Xcellar group member has been eliminated, and only 1 world member has been eliminated. That's couldn't ask for a better finish here.
Yep.
Well, I guess we can. We can ask for it to be still that group member versus the world for the finals. I guess that's what we can ask for. Then this will have worked out perfectly, and it's a genius idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right.
4 matchups. 8 covers remaining. The first matchup. Web of Spider-Man 32 from Mike Zeck taking on Blade number 1, Elena Casagrande. What do you got?
Easy for me. Yep.
Yep, easy for me.
Yeah, also easy.
Same.
Yep. I don't know if New York Mike's going to chime in, but you can tell what he says as we move along.
I'm thinking this is probably going to be easy for him as well.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Daredevil number 1, Scotty Young versus Spawn 348, Zay Carlos.
I'm gonna have to think about this one for a minute. This is a little tough for me.
Yeah, this one's a thinker for me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nope. Easy.
Easy for me too.
Easy. Okay. No idea what that means from y'all. Okay.
All right. Next up, Wolverine number 1, Martin Coccolo versus Batman Spawn, Gabriel Del Otto.
Dagger.
There's
This is
all
pretty
your
good.
boys. Yeah, it's good. Kevin, there's all 3 of your boys there.
Yeah.
Movie, Batman, and Spawn.
My literal top 3
Yeah.
favorite characters. I have no idea what I'm going to do here. I'm probably going to cry while I send it. So this is tough.
Yep. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one's easy for me, I think.
Okay.
I just say that just to get you guys thinking.
I think this is a pretty intriguing matchup. I'll have to think about this one a little bit, I think.
Me too. I'm gonna have to make them bigger and look at them more closely.
Yeah. Gotta study it now. It's studying time.
Yeah. Ah.
All right. And the final matchup for round 4. Spawn 301 from Alex Ross versus Amazing Spider-Man 122, John Romita.
All right. This one's comfortably easy for me. Thank goodness. Too easy, too hard for me then. That's fine. That's good going into the finals here. Okay.
I like this matchup. I've got a pretty good idea on what I'll do.
Yeah, same here. It's easy for me, but I think it's a decent matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I
All things
agree.
considered.
I agree with that completely. Yeah. Mike from New York is saying he's only voting for 2 covers.
Yeah, he's protesting, only voting for 2 anyway.
I bet this is.
I assumed as much.
Yeah, I like both of these actually. I do like both of these, but yeah, it's pretty easy for me.
So this cape's not too bad for you on this spawn,
It's still not great, Kevin.
but it's not too bad.
But the rest of Spawn, the cape's not covering him, and the chains look really cool.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll give it that. I wish Spawn was a little bit bigger on it, like bigger.
Yeah, just a tad bigger. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
And also, in case anybody's wondering, even though nobody's asked, all 3 Spawn books were submitted by different people.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yep.
Love when that happens.
So, yeah, that's it for round 4. 3's in the books. 4. That goes. Pages open.
Well, once again, excellent work, Mike. Excellent work to all the submitters, winners and losers. There's no losers in cover combat because if your cover gets booted and it's butt kicked, that just means you can submit it again in a later cover combat. Right?
Yep.
Kevin, can I give a little bit of a spoiler?
Is it about Deadpool Spawn? I mean Deadpool Wolverine?
No.
Oh.
Deadpool Spawn. Now we're talking.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Now I know that Spawn isn't in the Deadpool movie.
What's the spoiler?
Oh yeah, so I have been eliminated, right? But
Oh, you have? Dadgummit. I'm
But.
always hoping. I'm always hoping. Okay.
I was allowed to submit two covers, right?
Yeah.
And one of the covers that I picked was already taken by somebody else, so I'm still sort of in there in a way.
Ah, so
One
the
of
pick
those
that
still-
got booted because someone else already submitted it is still involved.
Correct.
Got it.
And this would be if this one wins, that'll be the second time that's happened to me.
Oh man, that'll be so rough.
Because yeah, Hulk 340 was one of those as well.
Yeah. Yeah, who'd have figured Pat would have become a cover combat champ with a with Hulk 340? That is like the last person I would have figured would have become a cover combat champion with that cover.
I agree.
Yep.
So anyway, see other cover. I think that was like Cover Combat 4 or 5 or something that Pat won that in. So go check out Cover Combat 5 if you want to see how that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I go back and watch all the Cover Combats again regularly, because they're so awesome.
I'm not even sure if I submitted 340 that time. I think I submitted it a different time and it lost. But it wasn't mine anyway. I think it was yours, Kevin.
Yeah, I definitely submitted it before, and I lost.
I both submitted it at the same time. You got to use it that time, and I didn't, but it lost real early.
Yeah, I think that was actually that might have been Cover Combat 1. I think that was like the first big heartbreak. I think. Yeah.
The three of us submitted it, and Pat won.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, again, great job, Mike.
Oh, thank you.
So, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to get notifications for everything we post. And please follow Xcellar Comics on Facebook, Instagram, X, and follow Xcellar _ comics on TikTok. And you can help support Xcellar Comics cover combat shows, including the prizes that are involved with them, which we didn't really get into. We definitely have to have a big prize for Cover Combat 10, with it being the blue chip edition. So definitely stay tuned for that. But you can help support all that and pay through Patreon to us at patreon.com/Xcellar Comics. And please watch our next regular live stream on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. Not this Saturday, the following Saturday, August 24th at 8:30 a.m. ish Eastern Standard Time. think we actually decided maybe we'll move that to 9. We moved it to 8 because we want an even number, but earlier. Yeah. Karen wasn't here for that show, so she didn't know. So anyway, then watch round 5, getting down to the nitty gritty of Cover Combat 9, Xcellar versus the World Edition, next Monday, August 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's live, and we've been doing really good at starting those shows. So be ready at 8. Don't miss it. Right, John?
That's right, Kevin. Did you not hear me? I said that's right.
Karen, yeah, no, I heard. Yeah, Karen's making up for not being here on Saturday.
Yeah,
She's
she's jumping on the keyboard.
That'll do it for another short.
Oh, Karen.
That'll do it for another short episode of Cover Combat. That's what I always say about getting into later rounds. They're short shows. Do you have anything else you want to say, Mike?
I do not.
Patrick.
So you're going to say
Johnny.
Yeah, go see Deadpool. Just go see it by yourself.
No.
I'll talk to you about it.
You know it'll be on Max or something in a month anyway, or probably less than that. It'll probably, although I just heard it surpassed $1 billion, so maybe it'll be in the theater for 6 months. If it's in the theater 2 months from now, I'll go see it. There's my compromise. How about that?
Go see it.
All right, that's it. Vote, vote, vote. Mike's getting ready to make the post. Mike's getting ready to post it on Facebook. But you can vote on YouTube. We talked about this many times, but if you want to wait till Mike posts it on Facebook, it's going to happen as soon as this show's over, from what I heard.
Yep.
All right, so vote, vote, vote. And until next time, do not forget, appreciating great comic book covers is awesome. And watching them compete in Cover Combat is a lot of fun. So why not do both and watch? Well, that's not a good one, but that'll
Are
work
you making
anyway.
this up as you go?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Good job.
It's total improv from now on. We're getting crazy now. That'll do it though. Xcellar out.